A couple of days back, Swapnil made a video on the best resources available for quants, and people wanted a similar video but for verbal ability. So here I am with the same, and today we are going to have a look at the best resources available for the preparation as well as practice of IPMAT level verbal ability. Hi there, Saksham this side from ACE IPM, and without any further ado, let's begin. Now before starting out with the sources per se, let's just decode this section of verbal ability. Now, IPMAT verbal ability syllabus is not very different when you compare it with other BBA entrances. And that's especially true when you contrast it with its quant section, because in quants you have additional topics and the type of paper which comes in the case of IPMAT Indore is very different than other BBA entrances. That's not the case with verbal ability though, because the syllabus by and large remains same. What's different about this particular exam, I'm talking about IPMAT Indore over here and not IPMAT Rohtak or JIPMAT. In that case, they're also kind of skewed towards the regular BBA entrances. But in the case of IPMAT Indore, the difference comes in the case of the level, because the level will be somewhere between regular BBA entrances and MBA entrances or CAT. Then there's more focus given on comprehension based question and contextual vocabulary. So you don't have direct vocabulary being asked in this paper. And I'd highly advise you to check the previous year papers. It helps you get a better picture of the type of questions that come in this entrance and also the level of difficulty. And in that case, you can evaluate the material that you are referring to right now, whether it is the right fit or not. Because if you don't have the idea of what kind of questions come in the exam, what are you even preparing for? Now with that out of the way, let's just talk about the best general resources which are available as a one-stop solution. First of all, you can refer to our material, the ACE IPM material. If in case you go ahead with our preparation course, you get 21 physical booklets delivered to your doorstep and they're aided with additional online preparation material for added practice. We have put in a lot of efforts in developing something which is specific to your IPM examination, and I'm fairly confident that it will help you with all the sections that are there in the entrance. But if not ACE IPM, you can always refer to any other BBA CAT entrance prep material. Just make sure that it is relevant. You can also find it from your friends and seniors who might have prepared for this exam earlier. And if not this, you can also refer to VARC by Arun Sharma. Even in that case, you have to limit yourself to what's relevant for IPMAT and limit yourself in terms of the level of difficulty as well, as mentioned earlier. So those are the best general resources, but general resources will not always help you out. You also have to go into the specifics, which is what we'll discuss going on from here. Now, one thing that you need to understand is that reading is of the essence when it comes to VA preparation. Reading not only helps you with comprehension-based questions, it also helps you develop an instinctive grammar, and it also helps you with the vocab part because you pick up new words as and when you read. And reading, writing, speaking will go hand in hand for your AT as well as PIVOT preparation. And the way you do it is through this daily practice. Devote at least 20 minutes of your day to reading and just reading. Now, what do you have to read? You can read from any reputed international magazines and journals. You can read newspaper editorials like The Hindu or The Indian Express or anything of your liking. And you can also read essays from aeon.co. So that's one thing that you will have to do on a daily basis because it helps you familiarize yourself with this entire section of verbal ability. But that does not end there. Once you are done reading something, also summarize what you have just read. Proofread that using Grammarly. Now this will help you with your WAT practice as well as grammar. Again, WAT is the second stage of the admission process, and grammar questions will anyway come in your AT itself. So that is something it will help you with. Then if in case you feel like communication skills or speaking skills is also not your strongest suit, in that case you can also speak it out whatever you have just written, and that will help you perfect your communication skills. I've made a separate video which talks about communication skills, so I would want you to have a look at it if that is something you struggle with. Now that was the daily exercise. Now let's just come to the specific topics and the specific preparation material for that. And before that, let's just understand the topic-wise weightage. I'm taking the 2019 paper as the benchmark because the pattern changed in 2020 and 21 owing to the pandemic. So in the case of 2019 paper, you had 2 questions for reading comprehension, 6 questions each. One passage was around 350 words or 300 words, and the second one was around 500 words. Then you have critical reasoning, wherein you have 3 questions for para completion and 3 questions for para jumbles. But I don't consider reading comprehension and critical reasoning to be 2 different subsections, because even though they're inherently different, they all come under one single bucket of comprehension. Reading comprehension pertains to a passage-based comprehension and critical reasoning pertains to a paragraph-based comprehension. Then you have vocabulary coming up. You can have a couple of questions of vocabulary in your RC as well. But other than that, you have 6 questions of phrases and But other than that, you have 6 questions coming in from idioms and phrases, 5 questions coming in from double blank fill-ups, and then 5 questions coming in from word usage. Now when I talk about grammar, it has 6 questions and that pertains to sentence correction. So by and large, you have about half the weightage given to your comprehension based questions and half weightage goes to vocabulary, and then some weightage is also given to your grammar based questions. And again, vocabulary over here is contextual and not direct. And we are talking about IPMAT Indore and not IPMAT Rohtak or JIPMAT. Now coming to the specific subsection of reading comprehension, just for your reference, the average passage length is going to be 300 to 500 words, and reading is going to be of the essence, and reading is something that you will have to do on a daily basis. But beyond that, when it comes to practicing RCs, in that case, you can look for reading comprehension practice sets online and you'll find plenty on Google. So just search for this term and I'm pretty sure you'll find a lot of them for CAT or other entrances. Now you can also practice RCs of GMAT level from GMAT Club question bank. Make sure that it is of sub 700 level and you're not going beyond that. One more thing I'd like to point out is that you avoid banking or PORCs as they tend to ask easy and factual questions more than the inferential ones which are usually asked or expected to be asked in the case of IPMAT Indore. But if in case you are preparing for other entrances, which most of you would, you can always start out with these banking PORCs and then gradually move to something more challenging. So that was about reading comprehension. Then comes critical reasoning. Now one thing I'd like to point out over here is that theta type parajumbles, which is type in the answer, you're not given the option. So these theta type parajumbles have negative marking and that is verified because I appeared for IPMAT 2021 just to verify this one thing. I intentionally marked these 3 parajumbles wrong and I got a beautiful -3. So that verifies my claim that these parajumbles have a negative marking as well. Now coming back to the sources. So given that you have theta type parajumbles coming in the case of IPMAT, these are only asked in MBA entrances other than IPMAT. So you'll have to rely on CAT material for that. But again, limit yourself in terms of the level of difficulty and you can always start with option-based parajumbles and gradually move to the theta type ones. And for para completion, you can always refer to GMAT Club and again, stick to the sub 700 level. Now coming to vocabulary, as mentioned earlier, direct vocabulary is not asked in the case of IPMAT Indore, but it certainly is asked in the case of IPMAT Rohtak, JIPMAT or other BBA entrances. And by that, I mean the antonym, synonym and word meaning questions. In the case of IPMAT Indore, you always have a sentence and you have a filler or you have to, you have questions pertaining to word usage. So you still have a context. And when you have a context, it gets easier for you to make educated guesses. So that's the difference when it comes to the vocabulary part of IPMAT versus the rest of the BBA entrances. Now, if you're somebody who struggles with the basic lexicon, in that case, you can always refer to WordPower Made Easy, which is considered to be the Bible for vocabulary for all the entrances that are there. And it is a good book to start with, but it is certainly not enough. So, it's good you complete this book a couple of times and you should be good to go for the basic part. After that, you can jump onto the Vocabulary Builder app by Magoosh. It is good for daily practice and you'll anyway pick up new words when you are reading editorials or any other thing which we talked about earlier. And for these specific question types of idioms and phrases, you can go to this website idiomconnection.com and it has an exhaustive collection of commonly used idioms. So again, it serves as a good source to start with, but it is also not enough. I'd advise you to go and search for idioms list and phrase list online. You'll find many. So just go through those as well so as to make sure you have a varied and wide portfolio. And that's about vocabulary. Now coming to the last subsection of grammar. If in case you are somebody who has time and who has a very weak base when it comes to grammar, Wren and Martin by far is going to be the best book to solidify your grammar basics. Again, for those who are starting out early, because this book is very elaborated and it will take a lot of time for you to go through it from end to end. But if in case you are somebody on short of time or you are somebody who has their basics sorted, you can go through any verbal ability aptitude book or any relevant and reputed grammar notes available online to just bulldoze through the syllabus and practice questions in the last few months. You can always go through VRC by Arun Sharma for practice, but again, limit yourself in terms of the level of difficulty. And finally, if in case you want to cut through all this hassle and get a one-stop solution for your IPMAT preparation, you can join ACE IPM's exclusive 1-year or 2-year preparation course. The course contains in-depth recorded lectures plus weekly lives for all the topics that are there in the entrance. You also get 21 physical books which have 6,500 plus practice questions, and you also have online material to aid your practice. You also have 120 plus full-length mocks as well as sectional tests for IPM as well as other BBA entrances. And then finally, you have mentorship from your IPM seniors who are currently a part of IIM Indore as well as Rohtak. This year, we witnessed 70 plus selections in IIM Indore and Rohtak, and I hope to see you in the selection pool of the next year. So if in case you are interested, you can head over to aceipm.com to have a look at our offerings, or you can also book a free counseling session with us so that we can discuss your plan of action going forward. And with that being said, I hope you're doing well. All the very best. Stay safe and goodbye.